Hello! What is up, fellow geek? Super Geek Girl here, coming to you live, as always, from Studio SGG in the heart of Studiopolis Zone. Hope you guys are having a lovely Monday. Hello, Zach. Hello, Gabe. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I miss talking to everybody on Sunday. Hope you guys enjoyed Danganronpa V3. It is a collab that I have been looking forward to for such a long time, and I am very excited to get that going. But we're gonna be continuing the Spike Chunsoft fun with a question mark tonight with more Raincode. But first, let's do a little catching up because we haven't talked for an entire week. So first and foremost, I'm sure you guys have already seen on my socials, I announced last week, but I can say here now. I got another role at Crunchyroll. You guys can hear me as Kikoyu, the adorable snow child in Reborn as a Vending Machine, I Now Wander the Dungeon. So those episodes are now up on Crunchyroll. Be sure and tune in. I don't know why I keep getting these shows with crazy-ass titles, but I love it. I love it. Kikoyu is adorable. Excuse me. I'm still getting over my cold. I'll get to that in a second. But yes, I'm very excited. Very excited to be part of the vending machine crew. So be sure and check it out and let me know what you think. I will tell you, like, for the first episode that I was in, dude, there was so much monologuing. There was so much lore dump that was dropped on that first episode that I'm in. I mean, it's fine for me. I don't mind. But it was just really funny. It's like, Hi, I'm a small child. Here's my entire life story.
I'm pretty sure that was close to the voice I used for Kikoyu. Congratulations on your new role. Oh, hey, Myers, thank you. Thanks for tuning in. So yes, very excited to be working on this show. It's always been one that kind of like made me throw my eyebrows up in like, excuse me, it's a what now? So, very excited to finally be working on the show, and thanks to Jason Lord, my director, and Jose, my ADR director, or ADR engineer. Those guys are awesome to work with. So yeah, go check it out. In other news, not a whole lot has been happening because I have been very sick. What I initially thought was just allergies turned out to be a fairly nasty cold that knocked me flat for a while. Yeah, it wasn't great. I am on the back end of it now. I am still coughing. The cough is gonna stick around for a little while, unfortunately. But I am over the worst of it. It was actually kind of upsetting on Thursday night because Silk Song had come out, and I was looking forward to checking that out. But I was sick in bed all day Thursday to the point where I couldn't even move. It was very weak, very bad. But my husband was kind enough to bring the Steam Deck up to me and play it, so that I could enjoy watching him play it. So yay, thanks. Silk Song's great. It is extremely hard. I'm probably not gonna play it on the stream because I know my limits, and Silk Song greatly exceeds my limits. I will definitely enjoy watching my husband continue to go through it. But me playing it on the channel is probably not going to happen. In any case, I'm not a huge Metroidvania fan in the first place. But I am very excited about the game. It looks beautiful. The soundtrack is great. I have already fallen in love with several of the little bug characters. There's a little bug girl, and she runs around, and she has a bell, and she sings, and she's so sweet and so good, and I know the Team Cherry is going to do something horrible to her later on, and I'm going to be very upset, but for now I will enjoy her. So yeah, Silksong is basically taking up most of our collective free time. But on the, I am trying to get caught up with everything, so the Hell of a Boss stuff, the, Sonic stuff, haven't got to check it out yet. Like I said, I've been sick, so I've been focusing on resting and, trying to get over this crap. But I will try to get caught up on everything before, Thursday. You'd probably end up actually screaming like Karane if you did play. Oh, yeah, no. There was a boss that I watched my husband take on last night that took him like 20 tries to do. It was nasty. Oh, but hey, speaking of Karane, it also happens to be our favorite little tsundere's birthday in Japan. So, happy birthday to Karane!
It's not like I'm glad it's my birthday or anything, though. Jeez!
So, yes, on that note, speaking of Karane, before we get underway with Raincode, just a little housekeeping thing, I have mailed out the first batch of autographs. I wasn't able to get all of them mailed out today because Store Envy decided to completely break on me midway through. But I will have those sent. I will have the rest of them sent out before the end of the week. So yeah, Zach, yours is on the way. I think Myers, yours is also on the way as well. And a few others that I was able to get shipped off before Store Envy crashed. Hopefully I'll be able to get the rest of those out this week too. But they are on their way. They are on their way, and we will be having hopefully another autograph stream, hopefully in December. I am also on the lookout for more artists to do more Karane commissions. So if you guys do have any recommendations for artists, please let me know. I am always looking out for artists that will make cute and fun and interesting prints. So if you guys have a digital artist that you really like, or traditional, I'm not picky. If y'all have an artist that y'all really like and think we could make some really good prints, let me know in the Discord server. Hit me up with some recommendations, because I would very much like to get some more Karane merch made. Like, I would like to do some stickers, a sticker set at some point. In fact, I'm thinking of talking to my, the gal who made my emotes, and maybe talking to her about possibly making the Karane emotes a sticker set for sale. That's something I'll need to discuss with her later. But that might be coming as well, so stay tuned. We're gonna be having more than just the single print on the shop in the coming months, so stay tuned for all that. It'll be fun. All right, so without further ado, whoops, that's the wrong button. Let's get back into detective mode, and let's get to detecting, because we've got a weird ass mystery in front of us tonight, guys. All right, let's jump back in, shall we? Be expecting a Karane birthday drawing tomorrow when it's her birthday in the States. Oh, yay! Thank you! Yes, I will be on the hunt for Karane fan art tomorrow. So you may be seeing me retweeting a lot of Karane art if I can find some good stuff tomorrow. Either on my voice acting, probably on my voice acting channel, I'll be retweeting a lot of Karane stuff. We gotta celebrate the birthday of the best girl, right? Alright. Whew! We are back. Last time on Raincode. Oh boy. A lot happened. So, it's been a few weeks, so let me see if I can remember where we were. We are playing a little bowl-headed boy, who is apparently a master detective. We do not know how he became a master detective. All we know is that we made a deal with a magical girl death god. And that gave us the ability to become a master detective. We're still trying to figure out what all of our powers are and everything. But before we figured all that out, all the other detectives that were on the train with us as we were being taken to Super Detective Headquarters were all burned up. And now we are being held responsible for all of their murders because we are the only survivor on that train. So yeah, things aren't looking great for us, but I'm sure this crazy magical girl Shinigami who just threw us into a mystic portal of bullshit is gonna explain things fine. I'm sure everything is gonna make sense in just a minute, guys. Just give it a minute. Yep. Nope. It's making sense. I think. Why was there a chain around your neck? That would be my reaction too.
Huh? Where am I?
A most excellent question.
What do you think of my awesome powers? This is what you obtained in exchange for your memories, Master.
Huh. I saw an elephant. I saw elephants. I saw a sphinx. No, it doesn't make a lick of sense. What the fuck's going on? Yeah, Shinigami does look a little bit like Junko. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not.
You did this, Shinigami? Is this why I made a pact with you?
Yuma, that was our name. Sailor, Yuma Coco Head. That was it.
I don't understand any of this. Where are we?
Simply put, it's an alternate universe. It's got that kind of vibe, right?
An alternate universe?
You don't sound surprised. Come on, it's awesome.
I don't know. I think we sounded fairly surprised.
You probably think it's cliched, huh? Well, this isn't any old alternate universe.
Oh, it's not the coffee shop AU? Gee, how could I have mistaken it for that?
Check this out. Ta-da! This is the Mystery Labyrinth. It's a maze that materializes mysteries from the real world.
Huh.
Materializes mysteries?
Unsolved mysteries become lost to time, right? Well, here, they actually take shape as a mystery labyrinth. Now, this maze is the materialized form of the unsolved murders that took place on the Amaterasu Express.
This maze is the mystery?
I have the power to interact with this mystery labyrinth. That's why we were able to come here in the first place. Anyway, Master, we're gonna beat the Amaterasu Express Massacre Mystery Labyrinth.
What happens when we beat it?
In every case, there's a hidden truth, and we have to find the truth deep inside this mystery labyrinth.
So this is like super duper extreme Ace Attorney bullshit then.
So,
all right.
if we beat this mystery labyrinth, the truth of that case will be revealed.
Except instead of locks and chess pieces, we're doing like an escape room.
Naturally, so will the true identity of the killer. Now, let's solve this thing.
We'll discover the killer's identity too?
You couldn't solve it in reality, so we're solving it in this alternate universe. Two sides of the same coin.
That is the most cheat ability! You can't solve it in reality, but we're gonna solve it in this alternate universe. That is the most OP freaking detective nonsense I've ever heard.
But whether or not you discover the truth depends on the person entering the labyrinth. The more complex the mystery is in the real world, the more complex the maze will be too.
I mean, 5 people died mysteriously. That's pretty complex.
Killers in real world cases throw whatever obstacles they can at investigators, right? Those are also materialized into the maze, so this is gonna be a tough battle.
So, you're saying there are traps in there?
Yep. Looks like you're finally getting it. Now that I've explained it all, let's head into the dungeon.
Hold on. I don't understand any of this.
Seriously, you don't get it?
A mystery labyrinth is a maze based on a real mystery. This one is formed from a murder on the Amaterasu Express.
I like how her pigtails also get angry along with her. That's a cute touch.
Yep, you're right so far.
So, if there's always a hidden truth inside a mystery labyrinth, if we keep
She really does
going,
look like a goth Sailor Moon, doesn't she?
the Amaterasu Express case will be solved?
Yup, you totally get it.
What? I don't get anything! This makes no logical sense!
Screw logic, you're in a Spike Chunsoft game. Logic doesn't apply here.
Sheesh. This is why you're a benchwarmer detective. You're in an alternate universe and hung up on details.
Of course I am!
Okay, I'll explain more about how it works as we explore the Mystery Labyrinth. If you have any more questions along the way, stare at my boobs for 8 seconds.
I'm sorry, what?
That'll make all your worries disappear.
No, it won't! Please, explain everything now!
Relax, relax. I'll tell you in due time. Come on, let's go. Time to unriddle this mystery labyrinth. Sorry, I forgot to mention the important keys. Whoopsie.
Keys? You mean for opening doors in the dungeon?
Yeah, something like that, but keys in the mystery labyrinth are used to break through mysteries. They're called solution keys, and they're essential to clear the mystery labyrinth.
Okay. Is anyone else following along with us?
So, where do I find them?
Solution keys are materialized clues for a case. Normally, you'd get them during the investigation. You kinda had to rush through the investigation this time around, so let's briefly review the case.
Okay, we're gonna get a recap.
For starters, try to recall all that happened on board the Amaterasu Express.
The Amaterasu Express? The Amaterasu Express is the only method of transportation in Kanai Ward. It's an automated, unmanned train with 5 cars. Its doors won't open while in motion, and windows are fixed in place. There were no stops before our destination, so the train kept moving until it arrived at the station. A monitor in the backup control room displays the operation log, and there was no record of the train stopping.
Oh, God!
Here's your solution key.
Ma'am? One of us has already been sick this week. We don't need you also getting ill. Did she just... Please don't tell me that she's gonna do that every time. That's gonna be... extremely off-putting. A map of the train. Cool. Thanks. A route map. Okay, well, at least there were several of them. Operation log. According to the log, the train did not stop once after departure.
So this is a solution key. But why did it come out of your mouth?
What do you mean? So I don't have to use my hands. I worked really hard developing this method.
Good for you.
You put thought into this?
So that's how words and events you think are clues get transformed into solution keys. Let's keep reviewing what happened in this case.
Alright, I'll do my best. The incident occurred inside the Amaterasu Express while it was still moving. Including myself, there were 6 master detectives on board.
Yep. Cool chick, underwear guy, old man, furry, and Chiaki 2.0.
Aphex and Poochie's abilities confirmed, there were no other passengers on the train.
Oh, thank God we don't have to see that every time. Apex and Fuchi's fortes prove there were no other passengers besides 6 people inside the train car. Okay?
And who died first again?
It was Zilch in the first car's infirmary. I noticed smoke pouring through the crack of the door, and looking through the window, I saw a knife stuck in Zilch's chest.
All right, knife and corpse added to our knife and corpse jotted down in our organizer.
The infirmary was on fire, so smoke quickly filled the whole area. I hurried to open the door, but it wouldn't budge because it was locked.
Does that mean this was a locked room mystery?
Not really. There's a chance the killer had a duplicate key.
That's no fun.
Anyway, I broke the door's window and unlocked the door from the inside to enter the infirmary. By then, Zilch's corpse had burnt to a crisp.
Alright, Zilch's corpse discovered in car 1, burned to a crisp.
I wanted to alert the others, so I moved to the second car. But I found Mellamy's corpse there. I think she was set on fire with the liquor in the dining car.
Ooh, flambe! Like flambe.
Alright. Mellamy's corpse in car 2. Should I be writing this down? Well, I mean, I can always... I'm sure that there's going to be a point where I can refer to all this, but... It was Zilch in 1, Mellamy in 2.
That reminds me. Something was off about car 2. Right before the train entered the tunnel, there was a strange shaking.
Isn't that from entering the tunnel? It's like air pressure. Wind stuff.
And there was a blackout right after. Although it only lasted a moment.
Yeah. What was up with that blackout? Was there one on the other side of the tunnel too?
No. When we exited the tunnel, there was shaking again, but no blackout. There was something else too. Something that happened when we were in the fourth car.
I wonder if that's a clue.
Alright, so there was a blackout and shaking when they entered the tunnel, and another shaking when they exited. I'd forgotten about that. Cheating on me is way too excited for this. He's a true crime fan. Run away! Yeah, I can't do the... I've mentioned this before. I can't do the true crime stuff. Like, I am all for cozy murder mysteries and goofy murder mysteries, and even some that are, like, a little more on the tense side. But all of them are fictional. Like, the actual, like, real-life ones, especially the ones that are, like, still unsolved to this day, freak me the hell out. So, I am in no way a true crime girly. I will take fictional murder mysteries any day of the week. Like, I love that, but you start bringing it into reality. No. You can. I don't need that. I don't need to know that this stuff actually happens. I would prefer to pretend that it just stays behind the screen where it belongs. Maybe that's naive of me, but you know, there's enough bad shit in the world. I don't need to hear about actual real-life grisly crimes, in addition to that. I only study true crime to understand how solving crimes works. Fair. But I hate true crime being made into entertainment. I especially loathe the Jeffrey Dahmer... Oh, God, yeah, no, I didn't even... I'm not even gonna grace that with a discussion. It is absolutely horrid, and the less said about it, the better. Yeah, no. Screw that nonsense.
And the next corpse was the little girl in the third car?
Yeah, it was Poochie. Another burnt body. Just like the first 2 cars.
Alright, it was Zilch in 1, Mellamy in 2, Poochie was in 3. So that means Old Guy was in 4, and, Underwear was in 5.
Oh yeah.
I've already forgotten their names.
Secret base thing in the third car?
You mean the backup control system? I remember something about that. The control system automatically manages the electricity within the train. When the main control system fails, it will switch to the backup system after 1 second.
You may have amnesia, but you've got a pretty good memory. Anything else you can remember?
I did notice that the backup control system was actually operating.
I may have a soft spot for forensic files because of my high school science teacher, but other than that, nah. Hello, Fans of Havoc! Welcome, welcome! Thanks so much for tuning in! Haven't watched Forensic Files myself. So I can't speak to that, but I have only heard of the show in name, I'm afraid.
And if the backup was on, that means the main system was down, right?
Hello, Tatsushoto! Welcome, welcome! Yes, I have heard it is Karane's birthday in Japan. And I am planning on trying to find some good Karane fan art tomorrow to post all over Twitter and Blue Sky, so be sure and keep an eye on that. True crime should focus on the victims, not the offenders. I 100% agree. Also, hello, Cadmus! Welcome, welcome! Thanks so much for tuning in tonight!
What do you think about that?
Okay, the backup control system status was operating. Did the main control system fail?
Well, the train never stopped, so it doesn't change the fact that no one could get in or out, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Next, you found the geezer's corpse in the 4th car, right? He was also covered in burns. Was there anything strange about that corpse?
He didn't have any external wounds, but he was holding the cell phone he uses for his photography ability.
Oh yeah, that useless ability. It's basically no better than a dash cam. Anyway, forget about the geezer for now. Don't want that old man smell haunting my memories.
Again, I was so sure that old guy Zange. I was so sure that Zange was gonna be the bad guy because like she said, like it's basically a dash cam. Anybody can have that ability. It was definitely the easiest to fake.
Next to last is the 5th car. Come on, try to remember it.
The body we found in the 5th car was completely charred. It was impossible to tell who it was.
Impossible to tell who it was, so it could be... Underwear could still be running around, but who is the 6th person?
But the necklace around the corpse's neck confirmed it was Aphex.
Aphex, that was his name.
Discovered a stab wound to the chest.
The fact that they are mentioning that the burnt corpse was burnt beyond recognition, that tells me that maybe Aphex is still around. Maybe I'm reading too much into it.
Also, judging by things like the plate on the wall, the 5th car appeared to be far more burnt than the other cars.
Maybe the room ended up like that because the victim was on fire and running around trying to put it out.
Gotta lurk, need to do Japanese homework. Alright, thanks Tatsu! Thanks for lurking, enjoy the rest of your night! Aphex and Pucci's forte only detected 6 people. Yeah. God, this is starting to be like a Umineko sort of situation.
Oh, and the blood on the interior lock of the 5th car's infirmary is an important clue, I think.
Yeah, the blood on the lock, that does seem important. Victim on fire, talk about a hot victim. Jeez. And we're already with the gallows humor. Though, like, death by incineration like that is a horrible way to go.
Uh-huh. So
It is not a death that occurs quickly.
Wait, there was something else. After the train arrived at the station, according to the Peacekeeper's report, they all burned to death. But that part seems off to me.
Do we spot a contradiction? The victims all burned to death, according to the Peacekeeper's report. What are they hiding?
And they also mentioned there was a knockout drug mixed into the drinks in the dining car.
Knockout drug, alright.
Yeah, I think that's everything of note.
Thanks for the recap, Yuma! Oh god, this again?!
a big catch! This should be enough solution keys to solve it.
But I still don't know how to use them.
Wipe them off first, please.
Master, you worry too much. I'm sure it'll turn out fine. Solution keys are important to solving mysteries. Yours truly is important too.
A solution key is a manifestation of clues related to a case. You can acquire or update one by investigating the case and moving the story along.
Sure hope you got all that down.
Acquired solution keys can be viewed in the notebook menu. Try checking one out if a mystery labyrinth becomes too difficult to solve. There's bound to be some useful information. Alright.
Shinigami's Tutorial Corner!
Labyrinth skills are abilities that can help you in the mystery labyrinth. Acquire them by spending skill points, which you get when your detective rank increases.
Hey, Master, do you need a power-up?
Labyrinth skills can be checked and acquired in the abilities section of the notebook menu.
Set whichever skills suit you best.
You can activate labyrinth skills by setting them, but it requires memory cost, so pay attention to how many you have left. Okay.
Time to head off in search of the truth.
So I wonder what kind of
this thing.
skills do we have access to right now?
Will things really turn out fine?
No, I love that nobody in this universe has a normal name. It's wonderful. I was expecting a big old lock to appear. I apologize for any gross noises that may emanate from me. Like I said, I'm recovering from a cold, so...
This is the mystery labyrinth. It sure looks creepy. Hey, if we keep going, will we really get to the truth?
It's out there.
Would I lie to you?
Hello, NSM! Welcome, welcome! Thanks for tuning in!
I told you the deepest part of the labyrinth holds the truth, right? So, let's go. I'm so horny for mysteries right now.
You're so what?
You're... what?
Better write this down.
Yeah, we'll just gloss over that. There are places in the mystery labyrinth where the path just goes on and on. You can't move until the scene plays out, so keep following the path until it does. Okay. So on we go. Whoa! Okay, I guess they did say it was a labyrinth. Oh my god, like... This is trippy AF, man.
Hey, did something move just now?
Oh, that's a cue.
Q?
A Q?
Is that a monster living in the mystery labyrinth?
They're not exactly monsters. Q are part of the mystery labyrinth itself. They're what materialize the mysteries. Q have no intelligence or autonomy. All they do is manifest the mysteries in the labyrinths. But since you are here to defeat mysteries, they're kinda like obstacles.
So in other words, they're the enemy.
Of course, as a detective seeking the truth, mysteries are your greatest enemy.
Okay. I be lurking here, I still don't want to get Alright! Thanks for the lurk, NSM. Hope you enjoy the rest of your night. How do I forgot how to run.
What is that?
What? What? Oh no, it's a shadow!
What the? There are monsters here!
I am a shadow, the true self!
That's a mystery phantom.
See, it is a shadow!
A mystery phantom? What's that?
I told you that cues make mysteries materialize, right? Well, if there's someone in the real world trying to interfere with the case, that person also materializes.
This is basically Danganronpa, but also Persona. It really is a cross between the two!
That's a mystery
Danganronpa!
Interfering with the case? Hey, doesn't he kind of look like Swank of the Peacekeepers?
Shadow Swank.
If the Peacekeepers are tied up in this, then maybe this incident has something to do with Amaterasu Corporation.
You're the culprit.
Oh, that's a creepy effect.
Huh?
He's expanding! What the hell?
Since all the other passengers on the train are dead, you're the only one who could have done the crime.
Does that say deathmatch in the background? Dead or alive?
So you're the culprit. That's the truth behind this case.
Wait. Hold on. They're saying something about lorem ipsum up there. Lorem ipsum simply texted the printer. Lorem ipsum has been the industry standard since... Oh my god, that's really funny.
Master, he's trying to frame you to bury the case. If you can't get past this, you can't reach the truth.
What do I do? Should I just run away?
A detective doesn't run from a mystery. You gotta defeat him.
Defeat him? How?
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Huh?
Just say, I am.
I am!
What? What? More magical girl nonsense? What is happening? What? What are you pulling out of her?
Oh my.
What?
What? A sword?
Okay. So, Shinigami has Pika confirmed. Also, what the hell was all that? It looked kind of cool at the end, but what?
I call it the Solution Blade. It's a sword
Solution
with special
Blade, of
powers
course.
to affect things inside the Mystery Labyrinth. Use that to boom kill the Mystery Phantom. Let's do this.
Why did he just pull out a sword? Esophagus Excalibur! Okay, no, that's what we're calling it. That's what we're calling it. I renamed the sword. You are no longer Solution Blade. You are the Esophagus Excalibur.
Whoa, slow down. How do I use this?
I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually. Anyway, damage you take here is nothing to sniff at. It's not like an injury in the real world, but still. The more and more your mind realizes you've been hurt here, oh boy, you'll wind up brain dead. It'll be game over, time to start from the beginning again. No one wants that, so you'd better be super careful. Come on, pay attention.
Okay. Traps and obstacles lie in wait inside the mystery labyrinth. Make a mistake while facing them, and Master's stamina will decrease.
Dead, Master?
It's game over when stamina runs out. Be careful as you uncover the truth. Reasoning deathmatch? All right, I guess we're time for combat now.
A mystery labyrinth secret.
During the reasoning deathmatch, the mystery phantom will attack Master while making statements about the case.
Dodge, duck, dodge.
Getting hit by a statement means taking damage, so move up, down, left, and right to avoid it. Track it carefully and dodge.
Pay attention.
If you dodge a statement at the very last second, it becomes a daring dodge. The more daring dodges you make, the bigger the bonus you'll get later. Give it a shot if you've got the
Don't you
guts.
forget.
The bonus for successful Derrick dodging is based on the max amount you can dodge in one cycle. Basically, there's a cap on how much you can get, okay?
Don't let any shady statements slip by.
Inflammable statements give you a chance to counterattack. Statements might contain a contradiction. Slash through it with the solution blade and then fight back against the phantoms.
Master doesn't make mistakes, right? Right.
To expose a contradiction, you gotta... Shush! You gotta pick the right solution key. The solution key is already set in the solution blade this time, so find the contradictory inflammable statement and slash it.
Slash those suspicious statements.
If you slash a statement containing a contradictory with the right solution key, you'll destroy it and damage the mystery phantom.
Oh.
Picking the wrong solution key or missing the timing means taking damage. Just some friendly advice from yours truly. Okay, so this is where the Danganronpa comes in.
No need to draw this out.
All right.
You're the culprit behind this case. You murdered 5 bastard detectives. That's the only explanation. Everyone else is dead.
Woo!
You're the only one who could have done the crime.
Rebuttal!
Slash through this mystery.
Yeah, there it is. There's that Danganronpa style we all know and love. There's the you got that wrong.
No, there's no way I could have done it. I wasn't conscious the whole time because I drank the drugged coffee in the dining car.
It's no use. Your deduction is wrong.
Master, it's time for the solution key.
All right, the solution keys you can choose will change with each deathmatch. Pick the right key and cut through the contradictory inflammable statements.
You better not be skimming over this.
I already mentioned this, but attacking with the wrong solution key means taking damage, so be careful. Solution key windows. Okay, LT is to switch solution keys. Got it.
You were out the whole time. Ridiculous. You're the culprit. You knew it was drugged. That's how you avoided being knocked out. The other detectives were drugged. You went around killing them all. You're busted. You took the laced coffee and only pretended to drink it.
Boom!
This is the truth.
Yeah, words as weapons. That seems to be the case.
Zange's photography footage showed me drinking the coffee. That proves I wasn't faking anything.
Oop, there he goes. That was easy.
Did I defeat it?
Only for now.
See? No matter how weak you are, things will turn out fine, as long as I'm here.
He tried to frame me as the culprit.
Guess that's what Amaterasu Corp is doing. They want to set you up and call it a day. That's why the Peacekeepers barged in as soon as the train hit the station. They probably planned this.
So they knew what was going to happen. Then the culprit works for Amaterasu?
I think we already established that, didn't we?
Or someone hired by them. Either way, the Peacekeepers want to hide who did it.
So the reason Control Headquarters didn't respond to the emergency calls was because of Amaterasu.
Probably. Now that we know what they're aiming for, we're one step closer to the truth. Let's keep this up and unriddle this mystery labyrinth so we can get to the truth.
You're awfully casual about this. My life is at stake here.
Seems like Zange's talent did come in handy. Yeah, okay. Point to you, old man. You came in handy. Thank you. All right, onwards and forwards.
The mystery labyrinth is the case's mysteries given shape. But what do you do here, Shinigami?
Simply put, I'm the one and only cutie that can directly interact with the mystery labyrinth. The progress you've made in the mystery labyrinth and solving those mysteries here, it's all thanks to me.
How are you able to do this?
I don't know what to tell you. I've always been able to do this, so I forgot how. More importantly, you got drugged and knocked out? You are so pitiful, Master.
She is kind of giving me Teddy vibes, yeah.
No wonder you're waddling around like a toddler.
Oh, okay, yeah, we can move and talk at the same time, thank God.
I thought I was dizzy because I've got this weird ghost thing haunting me.
Huh? Making a pact with me won't make you dizzy. It just reduces your lifespan by a lot.
You're kidding, right? Right?
Fantastic.
Anyway, who do you think is the culprit, Master? Do you have any guesses?
If the drinks were drugged in the dining car, the culprit must have been on the train before anyone else.
Oh, so then all you have to do is ask around and figure out what order everyone got on board. Oh, wait a minute. You can't! Because they're all dead!
You aren't taking this very seriously, are you?
That is cool that you can walk and talk at the same time. I do appreciate that. Yeah, I'm talking about Persona 4's Teddy. She is giving me sort of those vibes. Oh?
This place. Whoa. The path is forked in two. Which way should I go?
This fork in the path is also a materialized mystery, so you should know which way to go if you solve it. First, let's clarify what mystery this is exactly.
Uh-huh? How do you do that?
This really gives me Tim Burton vibes. Yeah, no, I can see it. I can totally see it.
Like this.
Very Beetlejuicy. Especially now that she has a damn scythe.
Huh?
Oh, God!
Ah! Blood! Blood!
Quit overreacting, Master. This is a mystery labyrinth. It's fine. Anyway, take a look. I used the blood of the Truth Seeker as a conduit to expose the mystery blocking the path.
Is that a question?
That's the mystery standing in your way. You just need to pick the right path and head on through.
6 on the train. It must mean the 6 master detectives, including me, right? If I don't think the culprit is among the 6 on the train, then I should take the right path, which says no. But if I think the culprit is one of the 6 on board, I need to take the left path that says yes. Which is it?
There's only one truth.
Questions relating to the case are asked in different forms inside the mystery labyrinth. Choose the correct answer and take me to the truth. Wait, can we not? Oh, there we go. I'm gonna save my game real quick. Just in case I'm wrong. Alright, what are we thinking, guys? Is the culprit one of the 6 on the train? Yes or no?
Then...
Was the culprit among the 6 people?
No!
Pick the door you think is right. Time to see if your deductions are up to snuff, Master.
Am I to take that to mean no? That it wasn't one of the 6 on the train? Alright, let's think about this. We already know from Aphex and Poochie's abilities that there were only 6 people on that train. That... Hey, don't be rude. Don't be rude. He can help if he wants. If it was one of the 6, then... Or really, if it was one of the 5, then they willingly died for Amaterasu's cause. Unless somebody has a, I mean, there's gotta be somebody else involved, right? it was Aphex, like, how do you do that? You can't do that big knife wound. You can't do that big knife wound to yourself unless you bring up some bullshit like Nagito did in DR2, but that didn't seem to be the case here. Okay. I saved my game. I'm going to say no. The culprit is not one of the 6 on the train.
So, you think the culprit is not one of the 6 on the train, right?
Yes, and if I'm wrong, I can just reload.
Right here.
Was that it? Was I wrong? Was that it? Was that the wrong answer? Okay, it looked like that was the wrong answer.
What are you doing? How many times are you gonna pick the wrong answer? Time for a do-over.
Fine.
Whoopsie. Okay, so it was one of the 6 on the train. That's fine.
So, you think the culprit is one of the 6 on the train, right?
Right here. Okay, let's go.
So my original theory works then. It could still be Apex. Somehow.
Can I go through now?
What? You got it right? Radical, Master!
You're making fun of me, aren't you? The other one is wrong, so this is obviously the right answer.
Heads up, here he comes again!
Again? Why? I thought this one was the right answer.
It's trying to bury the truth again! Go get him, Master!
Alright. Here we go again.
Your deduction is wrong. Other than the 6 on the train, you must have had an accomplice.
Nope.
Two master detectives used their abilities to prove that only 6 people were on the train. If it was only one person, they could have been lying or an imposter. But 2 of them means there can be no mistake.
Wrong! Your reasoning is completely off.
How?
What good does that testimony even do?
Woo.
Your accomplice just wasn't there when those 2 checked. But came aboard after them. So what if the windows don't open?
Yay!
Everyone,
Ow. Jump too soon.
you secretly stopped the train and let your partner board.
No!
And together, you committed the crime. This way, there's no contradiction.
Nope, that wasn't it.
Right.
The operation log says the train never stopped. But that doesn't go with the statement, does it? Hey, Master! Don't you think that solution key goes with a different statement?
Right. I might be able to refute the mystery phantom statement with this solution key. Okay, so I had it right, I just missed it.
Your accomplice just wasn't there when those 2 checked.
It's a little different from Danganronpa.
So what if the windows don't open? While everyone doubt, you secretly stopped the train and let your partner board.
Slash through this mystery.
There we go. The train never stopped. How could I let him board?
Backup control room's operation log showed that the train never stopped. And the doors won't open unless the train stops. So it's impossible for someone to have gotten on during the trip.
Damn.
All right.
Looks like you're getting the hang of this, Master. You've learned to ruthlessly cut down any who stand in your way.
You make it sound like I'm the bad guy here. Hey, I was wondering, if the Mystery Labyrinth is trying to block people from seeking the truth, wouldn't it reject my answers, even if they're right? Or maybe the questions themselves could be lies.
No chance. A mystery labyrinth has no self-will. It can't lie or create things not based on the real-world mystery.
Okay, interesting. Thanks for the alert, Gabe. Enjoy the rest of your night.
This place is a direct manifestation of a mystery. You can always progress as long as you keep solving it. In that sense, the labyrinth is fair. It won't cheat you.
I see. That's a relief.
By the way, about the culprit being one of the 6 of you, how could the culprit commit the crime when all the other passengers besides you were dead?
I guess that's what we gotta figure out next. Planets? What?
Another fork in the road.
All right. Well, let's see if I can do better this time.
This is how we reach the truth. It reflects
Hello,
how things are
Azazel! Welcome,
really
welcome!
solved.
Thanks so much for tuning in!
Well, I don't know if I've ever actually solved a mystery on my own. I don't remember it all.
It doesn't matter. You just need to solve the mystery in front of us.
Everyone was dead, so how did the culprit pull it off?
Say,
This time, yours truly is gonna help think it through. You just leave all the heavy lifting to your lovely Mystery Labyrinth guide.
Yeah.
Really? That'd be a big help. Everyone was dead, so how did the culprit pull it off? They committed suicide after the crime, or they played dead? I think they faked.
come on.
I'm still thinking here. Don't choose yet.
Huh?
Oh. I guess I'll think about the opposite door.
Oh, I got it.
Yes?
Master, leave this to me. This has to be the right answer. Follow me.
Hey, wait!
Bark, bark.
The culprit just played dead.
That's a pretty convincing play dead.
Because if they did commit suicide after the crime, they'd be dead right now. And that's no fun at all.
That's your reasoning? Wait, what's this chain?
I told you we share mind and body. The chain is proof of that. Our relationship can never be broken apart.
That's terrible!
Please, you should consider yourself lucky you're being haunted by a cutie like me.
I mean, I'd rather be changed to her than chained to Ryuk.
I'm so tired. I pulled you up here, so you can walk the rest of the way yourself.
I didn't ask you to do that.
Shinigami goes from giving Yuma doomy eyes to slashing his throat. Wouldn't be surprised if he wanted a divorce from this soul contract. Yeah, I don't know what the terms and conditions of this contract is, but this, if anyone's played Baldur's Gate 3, I'm suddenly getting Will and Mizora vibes from this.
So you think this path will lead toward the truth, right?
No idea. This is a labyrinth. It's pretty common to encounter dead ends.
We're not shifting and sliding here, I noticed.
Whoa, watch
Never
out!
mind!
You see? What did I tell you? Dead end.
Don't sound so proud of yourself. You chose this path, Shinigami.
If it's a dead end, maybe the culprit wasn't just playing dead.
I searched all 5 bodies, and they were, without a doubt, dead.
Oh, so the answer isn't play dead. Let's turn back.
You changed your mind already?
Exploring all possibilities is an important part of beating a mystery labyrinth. I'm so awesome.
Yeah, cow?
By the way, I did say I can guide you through the mystery labyrinth, but I'm not that good at solving mysteries.
Gee, what gave that away?
You could have said that a little earlier.
I just want to help. I like when you rely on me, Master.
Anyway, what's going on in the real world while we're in the mystery labyrinth?
Time has stopped on the other side. We're sort of set apart from the normal flow of time while we're here. In other words, you're still surrounded by peacekeepers.
So if we return without solving the mystery, we'll just be captured.
As a result, this murder case will remain unsolved and linger in people's memories as a serious crime. Naturally, this mystery labyrinth will also survive. And that creates an even bigger problem.
Which is?
Leaving a case unsolved means that it will go down in history that way. The more bizarre a mystery is, the more it attracts people's interest. And the more people rack their brains about that mystery, the bigger the mystery labyrinth gets. Eventually, the mystery labyrinth would gain enough power to start affecting the real world.
Oh yeah, no, this just straight up is Mementos.
It would implant insidious ideas into people's minds, creating more murderers, and in turn, new mystery labyrinths.
Yeah, no, this is just Mementos. This is just straight up Mementos.
Labyrinths can create endless cycles. That's why it's best to cut it off as soon as possible.
This is what if Danganronpa and Persona had a baby. This is what this game is. Because Mementos works in the same way.
We're finally back. The other route is commit suicide after the crime. There's no other option, so it has to be the right answer. Let's solve this thing!
You should already know the answer. Now get to it!
Okay, well, let's see.
Careful. But to commit suicide after the crime would mean... After killing the other 4, the culprit killed themselves, right? Is that really the right answer?
The mystery labyrinth's roots represent logical deduction. If there's only one route, it's the only possibility.
Alright, now we're shifting and sliding around. Or the TV world if you prefer, since it also works. It could also, yeah, it could also be the TV world. You're right. But it's been a while since I played P4. I forget how the TV world rules work. Oh god. Now what?
What's going on here?
Minecarts? Are we about to Donkey Kong it? Donkey Kong Country it?
This is part of the mystery materializing. You just need to solve it.
I hope you like thrill rides!
Come on, Master! Concentrate! Come on, concentrate!
Who was the last person to die during the incident? The culprit!
If the culprit committed suicide after the crime, then the last person that died should be the culprit.
Right, because they wouldn't be able to kill someone else if they off themselves already. Nice work.
Fair, fair.
Come on, let's try again.
Who set fire to the dead culprit? The culprit.
Of course. The person who started the fires must be the culprit.
All 5 burned to death, so the culprit who died last totally burned themselves. Come on, let's try again.
Who was the last person to be burned to death? It was Aphex.
We're gonna crash!
No. Uh-oh. It wasn't Aphex?
Come on, let's try again.
Who was the last person to be... Then maybe it was Zilch? Oh, that's right, because we actually saw him burn to death.
On fire. Is Zilch.
Bingo! You did it, Master! But you know, setting aside the idea that the culprit was the last to die, why would it be Detective Four Eyes? Didn't we discover his body first?
According to the Peacekeepers, the victims all burned to death, right? But when we first found Zilch in Car 1, he wasn't burnt yet. If that's the case, that means he must have burned to death after that. Although,
yeah,
everyone
Zilch
else
did
we
it.
found after him had already died from burns.
Alright. So if they all burned to death, then the last one who died could be Detective Four Eyes.
I think the culprit killed everyone in the opposite order of how we found their corpses.
Oh, clever.
Starting from Car 5, he killed them in order one by one. Then
So Detective
Set himself
Four
on fire
Eyes
in Car
without
1.
doubt the culprit, but he committed suicide, huh?
the door.
Heads up!
Whoa! It worked?
That was kind of cool. So we've had a Sonic Rider stage. We've had a we will have a car driving stage in Danganronpa V3, but here in Raincode it's a Donkey Kong Country style minecart ride. Neat.
See, I told you it would be fine. I'm such a terrific guide.
I don't know about that, Shinigami.
Yeah.
Goal!
Is that the end of it?
I guess that's everything. Seems easier than I thought. What's wrong, Master?
I'm wondering if that's really all that happened. Something about this seems off.
If they all burned to death, Zilch had to burn himself to death after killing everybody else. Yeah, I guess, but...
It does? You think so?
Ah! What's going on? The conclusion? Is this the truth behind the case?
There's only one door. No other options. Maybe this really is the end. Kind of a simple conclusion despite 5 people dying. Well, I hope this was a helpful tutorial for you, Master.
Wait. Mystery labyrinths contain all the mysteries of the real-world case, including things like misdirection, right?
Oh?
Which means this could be an attempt by the culprit to mislead us.
So, you don't think this is the truth? What makes you say that?
I'm not sure, but I have a feeling the case isn't closed yet.
If so, then this door could be a fake.
How can we tell?
If you think it's fake, why not try breaking it? It'll be bad news if you're wrong, though. And I won't tell you exactly what will happen. I don't want to affect your judgment.
You've already affected my judgment. I guess the only way to find out is to destroy it. How do I do that?
Cut the door down? Zilch killed the other 4, then set fire to himself. Open the door, demolish... Alright, well, let's demolish it and see what happens.
So it was fake. It was the culprit trying to throw us off the trail.
You should have just quit while you were ahead.
It's rare for a fake exit to appear. This mystery labyrinth is way tougher than I thought. Master, don't lay your guard down.
Make sure you drop your money before you drop dead. I promise I'll show mercy to your wallet.
Alright, so what actually happened then? Because that seemed to tie it up pretty nicely. Alright, what do we got?
I wonder if Master can even make snap judgments.
Mystery phantoms sometimes throw out noise. These will obstruct your vision, get it away, so use Master Solution Blade to cut them down.
Are you gonna remember all of this?
The more noise destroyed, the bigger the bonus you'll get later. When it pops in front of you, get aggressive and attack. The bonus for destroying noise is based on the max amount you destroy. Okay. Okay. No one's working.
Must be silk. Reason's obvious.
Woo!
Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime. He burned the 4 passed out victims, then set himself on fire, and died from immolation.
No! That's not it! Objection!
No. Now that I think about it, Zilch's suicide by fire doesn't make sense. Because when I saw Zilch through the window, there was a knife in his chest. If he burned himself, then why would there be a knife stuck there?
You little brat. Fine. I'll answer you.
Bloodstain on interior lock, coffee and dining car. Right?
Knife stuck in the body.
Woo!
Of course I know why.
Do you?
Yeah, it was to knock himself out. He stabbed himself so he would pass out easy. Then set himself on fire. Dying by fire is a painful way to go. He wanted to make it less painful. The culprit has to be Zilch.
I don't know about that.
Self-immolation.
Woo! Woo!
So he stabbed himself with a knife because there was no other way to knock himself out?
That's true.
No. He wouldn't have had to go through all that just to pass out. Oh, so it's the coffee.
Knife stuck in the body.
Okay, whoa! Hey, Sleepy, welcome, welcome!
Of course I know why. Yeah, it was to knock himself out.
Let's through this mystery.
Boom!
If his plan was to fall unconscious, he would have used the drugged coffee in the dining car. That's a much easier way to pass out.
I see. So they're trying to mislead you about the cause of death for Detective Four Eyes.
Right. The Peacekeeper said all the detectives burned to death. But Zilch's corpse in the first car is different. To me, it looked more like he was stabbed to death.
Okay.
So the Peacekeeper's report was a lie? But they have no reason to do that. If they wanted to set you up as the culprit...
If they were on Swank's payroll, they have plenty of reason to do that.
Yeah, you're right. They all must have died by fire, after all. And for some reason, only Zilch appeared to have been stabbed to death. get it. So that's what was bothering me. But no matter how hard I think about it, I can't seem to figure out what happened next.
Huh? Why's that?
I don't have enough clues about Zilch in the first car. I should have investigated it more after discovering the body, but I was too preoccupied with calling for help.
Yeah, I can't believe that this is the prologue. There's a lot going on here.
So we're stuck right here. I don't see any other routes to break through this mystery. I don't even know what mystery we gotta solve right now. But I do know there can't be a labyrinth without a goal. The truth is always behind a mystery. You wish you had investigated more, right? So, you think you'd have the answer if you'd done that?
Huh? Yeah, maybe.
Oh, fine. My secret weapon is so draining, I try to avoid using it as much as possible. But I just love it when you rely on me, Master.
What secret weapon?
I have a bad feeling about this. What are you trying to do?
You about to get hit with that murder meteor, boy!
This is all for you, Master. Ready, Master? Huh? Wait!
What?
Ow.
Oh, so we little thiefed it. Okay.
What's going on?
I'm extracting your memory and materializing it inside the mystery labyrinth. This is my super cute special weapon. See, if you investigate here, you might make some new discoveries.
Oh, the shock from all this is making my head spin.
You don't have any
Mr.
time to
Thief,
waste,
excuse me.
Master. This was pumped out of that slow brain of yours, so don't assume it'll stick around for long. You have until the pain in your head clears up. Now hurry and investigate.
Got it. I'll hurry.
Crime scene recreation. All right, let's take a closer look around.
This blanket is mostly burned, but some parts near the knife are unscathed. It doesn't look like there's blood on the blanket at all. But how could that be?
A burnt blanket was placed over the corpse. There's no blood on it. So it was placed in... It was placed in there? What does that mean?
Oh, so I can get solution keys here too.
You may have seen it, but forgotten. That just means you didn't think anything of it at the time. But it is in your memory, so you can use it as a clue.
You can do that? You're incredible, Shinigami.
Go on, keep complimenting me.
Ow. Running out of time here.
Hey,
Cushion.
Huh? This cushion. Was it always there?
Oh, and there's a knife. There's a knife wound in it. Hello, Boots. Welcome, welcome.
Also, it looks like it has a hole in the middle of it. It was made by something sharp. What did this?
So the knife, the knife cut through, but it didn't cut all the way through. Otherwise, there would have been an indent on the other side. So what does that mean? That's all we get? Just those two? All right, well, back to the crime scene we go. Or back to the labyrinth we go.
Oh, it's fading. I guess the pain is starting to go away too.
looks like time's up. Well, did you find anything?
Yeah, I think I see the contradiction here. Although I'm not completely sold on it.
Come on, this is where you're supposed to declare, I've solved the mystery. Well, if you think you're on the right track, then I guess we should do this next.
Do what?
It's for when you're stuck in your deductions. Remember what I said earlier? Every labyrinth has a goal. So even when you're stuck, there's always a way out. And we're gonna find it by working together.
Working together?
Okay.
Lay it all out, Master!
Barrel? We really are Donkey Konging it! And now it's just Danganronpa 2! Ma'am? What the hell is going on? What?
We're gonna expose the truth together!
The Shinigami puzzle is one of my secret techniques to uncover the hidden truth. Oh god, this. What do you mean, oh god, this? What's about to happen? Is there about to be a naked anime girl on my screen?
What?
The truth is hiding somewhere in the letters on the side of the barrel containing yours truly. Read the question, then knock out the letters in the right order. Make a mistake and the time limit will be reduced.
Answer somewhere inside your head, Master.
If you can knock the letters out in the right order, I'll be imbued with the power of truth and unleash a special move that'll open up a path.
Master, it's time for the solution key.
By the way, if you feed me solution keys floating around the barrel, I'll give you whatever hint comes to mind. Grab the key and bring it to my mouth. But there are some solution keys you can't get hints from. If I eat one of those, the time limit will be reduced. Okay, wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. Read the question, knock out the letters in the right order. If you can knock the letters out in the right order... Okay. Okay.
Let's work together as a team.
Detective Zilchus was actually a... I see. It was... a... R-E... Red herring!
Go!
Hooray! We got fan service! Oh god! You were not kidding about those doomy eyes!
That's right. When I saw Zilch through the window, it appeared as if the knife was stuck in his chest.
I am 10 different types of confused right now. Oh my god.
But in actuality, he stabbed the blanket-wrapped cushion to make it look like he had been stabbed. That's why the blanket didn't have blood on it, even though the cushion was stabbed through. Zilch's death was a red herring. It was meant to mislead us.
Okay then. Zilch's death was just a red herring to hide the truth.
It's a new solution key.
If it was a red herring, that means he wasn't really dead.
Yeah, Zilch was faking his death to fool us. That knife was just to trick me into thinking he was dead when I looked through the window.
But then he actually died.
But the Peacekeeper's report saying they all burned to death created a contradiction.
So the culprit was just plain dead. It's exactly what I said.
In a roundabout way, yes.
Which means that dead end in the abyss could have a new path now. Let's hurry back.
When isn't there fan serve? Okay, you know what? Fair point. Fair point. Is there a run button? Red herring. Oh my god. Pup named Scooby-Doo. I remember that show. Now what?
What's wrong?
It's too much of a hassle to go all the way back there. I don't want to walk anymore.
Some guide you are. Besides, you're not even walking.
I despise effort and hard work. I want to head back the easy way. Oh, I know! I have a convenient transportation method, thanks to my awesomeness. It lets us go anywhere you've been before. Now's the perfect time to use it.
What's convenient? Zom? Evac? Zoom or Zoom? Oh god!
See? Super easy.
Yeah, sure.
Don't know why that was asterisked out, but okay.
But unfortunately, using it does drain a little bit.
Drain a little bit of what? Do you have MP or something?
Your lifespan.
Ah!
My lifespan? Again?
So we passed through how did the culprit pull it off junction and have taken the play dead turn again. Now that we have a new solution key, I'm sure we can solve this mystery and access what's ahead.
Let's give it a try.
Oh!
Solution keys are important to solving mysteries. Yours truly is important too.
Solution keys can be used to break through mysteries in the way.
We're gonna expose the truth together.
Select the solution key to answer the question in front of you, get it right, and the mystery will disappear. What proves the culprit played dead? The red herring. It's the only one we didn't have before.
Zilch was trying to trick us into thinking he'd killed himself.
Shinigami, I want to solve the mystery! Also Shinigami, I don't want to put effort in it.
A bridge!
Perfect.
See, didn't I say the path would appear? It's all because we found the right deductive clue to break through.
Also, she's kind of reminding me a little bit of Turbo Granny.
I'm so amazing. You can pat me on the head if you want, Master.
The fact that she doesn't want to put any effort in, but also wants all this stuff to happen.
Well, maybe later.
All right, onwards and forwards we go.
We opened the play dead route thanks to the corpse red herring solution key. So Zilch really faked his death to mislead us.
If so, he is absolutely the culprit. Now, we just need to prove it.
But even if the mystery labyrinth is fair when it comes to solving mysteries, the real world will be different, right? What if Amaterasu Corp decides to protect the culprit, even if we prove who really did it?
Oh, you're worried they'll just cover it up? No need to worry about that.
All this detective stuff is really making me want a chaotic detective Ace Attorney investigation-like game. I mean, we already had Murderous Sonic the Hedgehog. I think that's as close as we're gonna get.
Huh?
Not knocking it. It was a great game.
Let's save the fun for later.
Oh, the ground! It's falling apart!
You better run, Master!
Why? Wasn't this the right route?
Maybe the logic still has some holes in it.
Run, 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 run!
Ah!
Master, you better concentrate!
What? Did he just snap our— Whoa! What was what Yuma saw through the window actually Zilch? No! Nope, it was. Never mind. Okay, so yes, it was actually Zilch.
When I saw Zilch through the window, he was faking his death with a knife through the cushion. That was definitely the real Zilch.
Was the burnt corpse in car 1 actually Zilch? No? Okay.
The corpse I investigated was real, it just wasn't Zilch's corpse. In other words, Zilch swapped himself out for a real corpse.
But who? Zilch swapped places with the corpse in the infirmary before we entered.
The corpse was switched right before I broke the infirmary window to open the lock. The blazing fire had filled the room with smoke, so I couldn't make anything out through the window. Zilch used that smoke as cover to switch himself with a dead body.
But where did the dead body come from?
I get it. The fire wasn't only there to show he died from burning. It was also a smokescreen to swap out the corpse.
Yeah, where is Zilch now? That's a great question.
Right. In the smoke, he switched places with a corpse he had hit.
No.
Next up, you need to deduce where the corpse was hidden.
Because the room was filled with smoke, he needed to put the body somewhere he could access immediately.
Where are you thinking?
If he needed to get to the body as quickly as possible, only one place makes sense.
Spot selection.
That place is suspicious.
Use the on-screen cursor to select the spot that answers the question. You can pick the spot when the icon changes.
Master doesn't make mistakes.
Picking the wrong spot makes taking damage. Don't screw it up. So it had to be under the bed, right?
Here. That's it! The burnt corpse was hidden right there. Hey!
Wait. Where are we going?
Jeez, one after another. This is really bad for my heart.
We're not done yet. Hurry, let's speed it up.
Shinigami, you might be fine because you're floating around, but this is really tough for me.
I can't believe it. You had the corpse hidden under the blanket? So, that four-eyed detective was sleeping next to a dead body. I'm so jealous!
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Yes, thank you. So is that where Zilch is hiding? Possibly. Uh-oh.
Zilch was lying in bed with the corpse. He got up once the smoke screen was ready. He took the corpse out from under the blanket, pulled the knife out of the cushion, and stabbed it.
Ah.
That way, even after he switched with the corpse, he could just hide to avoid me.
Where did Detective Four Eyes hide after that?
It must have been someplace with easy access, which must mean... under the bed. He could have quickly hid there.
Which means, if you checked under the bed at the time, you would have caught that four-eyed idiot.
But back then, I was in such a hurry to warn the other master detectives. I'm sure he calculated all that too. He knew I'd panic.
Maybe he was planning to take advantage of you from the very beginning, and that's why he let you live.
What a punk!
Yeah, I think Zilch was the one who peeked into the restroom while I was sleeping there. I was supposed to be sleeping in the infirmary, so he must have planned to move me before committing the crimes. I passed out in the restroom, but that didn't hinder his plans, so he went with it.
Speaking of which, wasn't it Detective Four Eyes who told you to go to the first car?
Yeah, He must have planned to make me witness everything and set me up as the culprit.
Aha! I think I'm starting to see the whole picture now. Not bad, Master. Maybe you were a big shot detective before you lost your memories.
No. If I really was a great detective, I would have caught the culprit in the infirmary before any of this happened.
I guess so. By the way, where did he get the corpse he was hiding in the blanket?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
That corpse? Well,
We're about to find out.
Ah! Again!
I won't let you go any further.
Getting in our way again, huh? If you stand against my ruthless master, he'll chop you up and stir-fry you with veggies for dinner.
I will not!
How do you fool the world's greatest detective? Stick the truth under his very nose. Yeah? It really was under our nose the whole time. Damn furry. It was him all along.
I'm lending you a hand from here on out. I'll assist you when you're in a pinch.
Huh? Assist?
It's the rule of the Mystery Labyrinth to assist whoever you're accompanying. Now let's go, Master. Looks like you might not need assist after all, Master.
By using assist, your partner inside the Mystery Labyrinth will help out.
This could be the clincher.
When a partner's assist is activated, a Mystery Phantom statement won't inflict any damage, so use it to take a closer look at what they're saying. Okay.
I won't let you pass. Enough of your nonsense. You think he swapped with a corpse? It'd be impossible to switch like that. Someone who could replace Zilch would need to be the same size as him. He didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse. It would have been down at the station. It'd be impossible to get it on board. There was no corpse to replace anyway.
I'm just letting them cycle all through. We're just gonna
Master.
take it one. We're just gonna take it like we did in Danganronpa, but just let the entire dialogue play out.
Master, the corpse was switched out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the culprit must have prepared a body for that purpose.
I won't let you pass. Enough of your nonsense.
Oh, whoops.
With a corpse? It'd be impossible to switch like that. Someone who could replace Zilch would need to be the same size as him. He didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse. It would have been down at the station. It'd be impossible to get it on board. There was no corpse to replace anyway.
Oh, I think you're right.
This is the truth.
Apex's corpse was unrecognizable. So I had it backwards. I was right, but I had it backwards.
He needed to bring an extra corpse for the swap. He just needed to reuse a dead body on the train.
That's why there was a knife wound there.
It's Apex's body from the 5th car. He and Zilch are nearly the same height, and both have stab wounds in their chests. So the corpse that was switched was Apex's.
Ah, damn it! How could someone like you find the truth? Truth.
Is he gone for good now? Seems that way.
He looks completely obliterated.
Now we don't have to fight anymore.
Even if that's true, don't let your guard down. The Mystery Labyrinth isn't over yet. Stay alert until the very end.
All right.
Up we go.
God, this really is so
Wow.
trippy.
Who would have thought that short-tempered idiot would be used for a body swap?
Thinking back, the reason the corpses in the first and fifth cars were burnt was to switch them out. But the corpse was so badly burned that I couldn't tell it was Aphex. That must be what the necklace was for, so I could identify him.
Well, reusing a corpse is rather environmentally friendly of the culprit, don't you think? He totally went green. I mean, we gotta recycle everything in our day and age, so you gotta get the most value out of corpses too, you know?
Sure, Shinigami, whatever you say. Choo-choo?
Zilch?
Oh, here we go.
Wait, I am not the culprit. I am a victim who was already killed. So, leave me alone!
Hey, he ran away! After him, Master!
Yeah.
You said the body in the first car's infirmary wasn't me.
Get back here, you damn furry!
But you went to car 5 after car 1 and discovered his corpse there. How was the corpse transported from car 1 to car 5? That'd require moving past you.
That's right, if he surpassed us, when did that happen?
I think this is where the maps are gonna come into play. He's getting further and further away! All right, where are we going? Where are we going?
Where did he run off to?
Another mystery that needs to be solved.
The blackout might be a good theory. That's when he snuck past Yuma with Aphex's body. Oh, good. He moved through the train.
Thinking about it rationally, we have to assume that they carried the corpse through the train.
No, that's impossible. 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 Impossible.
Oh, now he's really turned into a furry. Oh, God.
Zilch turned into a mystery phantom!
I don't know, guys. I don't know. Mystery Phantom Zilch can kind of get it.
Get him, Master! Boom kill him so hard, his relatives get bruises!
Like, I mean, yeah, okay, fine. Yeah! Alright, fine! Jeez!
A body can't get from car 1 to car 5. Just think about it. The train's halls are quite narrow.
Uh-huh.
The corpse is heavy enough as it is. Lugging the corpse through the hall. You would certainly have noticed. That means your deduction is all wrong. I'll say it once more. You cannot transport the corpse from car 1 to car 5.
it's true.
I didn't see anything. Did you guys? Uh-oh. What just happened? If they didn't pass through the train, you think a corpse was brought from outside? The windows are all locked shut. Ow! Damn it. The door's locked when the train is moving. We know the train never stopped there. I think we skipped a whole bunch. Waste of time. The train is moving. No issues occurred during the train's operation. That was it. Even if you could get out, a body could not get in. Even if a corpse was carried from outside the train, we still don't know how it could have been done.
Well,
We're not gonna figure out how the corpse was transported just yet. First, let's find a contradiction. We're getting closer to the truth, bit by bit. Look through the solution keys for a contradiction.
All right, we got this.
If they didn't pass through the train, do you think a corpse was brought in from outside? The windows are all locked shut. The door's locked when the train is moving. We know the train never stopped once. If the windows and doors are shut, there's no way to get out while the train is moving. No issues occurred during the train's operation.
Got it.
the truth.
No, there was something strange. The blackout and shaking that happened when I was in car 2 and car 4. When the blackout occurred and the shaking started, I'm certain something else happened in the train. Maybe it has something to do with the mystery of the moving corpse.
Don't be stupid. So what if there was a little blackout and some gentle swaying?
Uh-huh, gentle swaying.
Forget the shaking and the blackout. They were nothing but coincidences. The blackout was just a bad contact.
Was it?
The shaking was the tunnel air pressure. There's nothing odd about that. It's all just a coincidence. It's impossible to include that in a criminal plot.
Come on.
Could such a carefully calculated crime really all be a coincidence?
It's no coincidence. The culprit planned all of it. Was it the
shaking and
dish?
the blackout.
The distorted plate?
They were nothing but coincidences. The blackout was just a bad contact.
Oh, ow, damn
The
it.
shaking was the tunnel air pressure. There's nothing odd about that. It's all just a coincidence. It's impossible to include that in a criminal plot.
Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it this time.
Forget the shaking and the blackout. They were nothing but coincidences. The blackout was just a bad contact.
Nope, that wasn't it.
What does that mean?
It definitely wasn't a bad contact with the power cables. So why did the blackout occur?
Was the train's power controlled from somewhere?
I believe the power was managed automatically by the control system, but maybe... Ah, I got it!
The blackout. They were nothing but coincidences. The blackout was just a bad contact.
Got it!
Answer this mystery.
No, the blackout didn't occur because of a connection failure. It was due to the main control system failing and switching to the backup control system.
The control system automatically manages the electricity within the train. When the main control system fails, it will switch to the backup system after 1 second.
The blackout occurred during that 1 second when the system switched over.
1 second is all it took?
Hey! He ran away! A fleeing phantom is a bad phantom!
Phantom?
After him! You gotta keep solving the mystery and boom kill that mystery phantom!
Hey!
Yeah, I was trying to look through them.
Master, you may know the cause of the blackout, but what does that have to do with how the corpse was moved?
The failed main control system was in Car 1, where the body swap occurred. If so, then the main control system's failure must have something to do with moving the corpse.
So maybe the culprit broke the main control system. He must have attempted to stop the train to bring in the corpse from the outside.
But the train never stopped. The operation log confirms the train was moving the entire time. So I don't think he broke the system to bring the corpse in.
Then why did the main control system fail?
He moved it under cover of darkness, but it was only dark for like a second. That wouldn't have been enough time to do anything, would it?
It must have something to do with moving the body.
But you're unsure exactly how. Huh. In that case...
Whoa!
I knew it! A mystery is blocking you! Anything blocking you in here is also a mystery. So let's solve it to keep on going.
The main control system was lost when Car 1 was...
The main control system must have failed because something happened in the first car.
When Car 1 was... what?
If that's true, what exactly happened? If it's related to the body being moved, then how?
Master's expression is so serious. He must be thinking hard. Well, as his mentor, I better think hard too. The main control system failing, the blackout, the train shaking. Oh yeah! Why did the train shake like that? There was a blackout right before entering the tunnel that was caused by the main control system failing. But the culprit didn't destroy it, so the blackout happened because... wasn't there some shaking right before the blackout too? After the whole train shook, the blackout...
You're just confusing me more, ma'am.
I don't get it.
That's right! The train shook right before the blackout. We still don't know what caused that to happen. Whatever it was strong enough to make the entire train shake. It caused the main control system to fail and resulted in a blackout. If it had something to do with moving a body, then what must have happened was...
Ooh! Did I give you the assistance you needed? Close to solving the case now? Then it's time to combine our powers and solve this thing! Let's go, Master! Lay it all out!
Alright, what do we got?
Let's work together as a team!
Oh, it's time. The main control system was lost when Car 1 was...
Twirling, twirling, twirling.
Here, have that. Maybe something happened to the train when it shook? Backup control system. Did it switch to the backup because Car 1 was gone?
Talk, tick, tock.
Whoa!
Nice. Nice. Go, go, go.
I got it.
Great.
Come on, come back around. C.
Go.
H.
Go.
Detach!
Go.
The car was detached! Ba-boom!
Could it be that the first car was separated from the train?
Huh? Separated? What? Seriously?
Yeah. The reason why the main control system failed was because the first car was cut off from the rest of the train we were riding in.
Let's keep going for now.
I was expecting her to be way more impressed by that.
Master, I don't really get it. What do you mean the first car was cut off?
The shaking happened just before the blackout, right? Huh? Did it just shake? What was that? The lights went out for a moment and came back on. At that time, the first car was disconnected from the rest of the Amaterasu Express. As a result, the main control system failed, and after a brief blackout, it switched to the backup.
But why cut off the first car? Why go through all that trouble?
Of course, to move the body in the train car. To do that.
Ah! There it is again! It's bigger than ever!
How much longer will this keep happening? I feel like I'm going to suffocate.
Now's not the time to be suffocating!
Again?
The body was transported along with the entire car.
Given that the first car was cut off so that the body could be moved. Right. I think I see what happened.
Seems like you got it. Let's do this. Lay it all out, Master.
That's why the car was in such a bad condition. Maybe. I think I'm starting to see it.
Are you ready to play the Shinigami puzzle?
All right. I think I got it. The body was transported along with the entire car. Bingo! Gotcha!
That's right. He transported the corpse using the entire first car. That's why the first car was disconnected.
Transported the corpse? With the entire car? Nonsense.
Whoa!
Shut up!
Okay, not as cool. Not as hot. Not as hot, this one.
The first car is at the front of the train. Apex's corpse was in the fifth car, in the back. Even if you detach the front car, how do you move it all the way to the rear?
Master, don't be scared. Lots of villains transform after they've been cornered.
Calm down. Stay calm. Think. How could you swap the position of the first and fifth cars? If I can answer that, I can solve this mystery once and for all. How did it happen?
That reminds me. Master, earlier when you were talking about the shaking and mentioned the blackout, the blackout only happened once, but the shaking happened twice.
Yeah, it definitely shook two separate times. Right before entering the tunnel, and right after leaving it.
Was there something in the tunnel? Was there like an extra rail in the tunnel?
The first time was when the train car was disconnected. But what about the second? Something happened to the train then, too. The shaking at the end of the tunnel felt similar to when Car 1 disconnected.
There's no point thinking about it. You're stuck in this labyrinth for all eternity.
Master, here it comes! You gotta solve the mystery and defeat him!
Your deductions aren't worth a damn thing. Because Because they're all wrong from the very beginning.
Here goes.
So it shook twice near the tunnel. Right up it! You mean the train car was separated and connected?
Woo!
Why would that even matter? Even if you managed to separate car 1, how could it be moved to the rear? The train was always running on the same tracks. There's no way to shuffle the train cars around.
That's true.
As long as it's running along the same track, Car 1 and Car 5 can't be swapped.
For now.
Let's look over the info in the solution keys one more time. Maybe there's something you overlooked.
So it shook twice.
The route map? The distorted... Okay, hang on. The plate identifying Car 5. It is burned and distorted in an unusual manner and no longer resembles its original form. Route map at the... Oh! It splits into 2 lines before entering the okay, I got it.
Right up it! You mean the train car was separated and connected? Why would that even matter? Even if you managed to separate car 1, how could it be moved to the rear? The train was always running on the same tracks. There's no way to shuffle the train cars around.
Run!
This is the truth.
No! At that time, not all the cars were moving on the same track. The track that the Amaterasu Express was on separated into double tracks right before entering the tunnel. So by taking advantage of the double tracks, it's possible to switch out the train cars. The first time the train shook was before entering the tunnel, which was caused by car 1 separating. After that, the separated car 1 entered the other track, while the rest of the train proceeded on the main track. The 2 tracks rejoin after the tunnel. That's where car 1 connected to the end of the train. This is when the train shook for the second time.
Got it.
You're right! The first car moved all the way to the back!
Normally, it's impossible for a single train car to function on its own. But the Amaterasu Express is special. The control system will supply electricity as programmed and drive the train. But all train cars on the train have motors that run autonomously.
Okay, this is we're getting somewhere here.
Then car 1 can function on its own. Doesn't that solve everything? It's time you gave up.
No! That's crazy!
Huh? What?
Using your method to rearrange the train cars would connect the first car to the end, which would leave it behind the 5th car. In other words, it becomes the 6th car, but that doesn't exist. So, you're telling me you found Aphex's corpse in the non-existent 6th car?
Oh, you're right.
No, but we found a corpse in each car though.
Do you get it? You're the one who's wrong. Everything you've deduced is wrong!
No, I'm not wrong. The truth lies just ahead of us. I will prove it to you.
Is this really the time, ma'am? There's always time for fan service, I guess.
Let's work together as a team.
From the start, the Amaterasu Express was a blank car train.
Are you just gonna leave me here?
Did the culprit conceal the car number by burning the plate? If car 1 was made to look like car 5, then the total number of cars is... 6? Is it 6 or 4?
You can do.
Ew, nope. Cars 1 and 5 are... It is 4! It's 4 then! It's 4. If they're identical, then it's 4. It was a 4-car train from the start! That was the key word. Identical. That was the word. Yeah!
Maybe the Amaterasu Express doesn't have 5 cars. What if there were only 4 cars to begin with? If that's the case, then to me, car 1 could be made to look like car 5.
Huh? So there weren't 5 cars the whole time, but instead 4?
That's why Melanie said the 5th car's door was broken while we were in transit.
But you can't access the 5th car, the one at the end. The door appears to be broken and won't open. So it wasn't broken. The 4th car was actually the farthest one back from the get-go?
That's right.
I'm sure the real 5th car was left behind at the station when we departed. So the train took off with only 4 cars. There was another car 1 at our destination. If it connected upon arrival, then the train would have 5 cars again. So the car 1 where I was knocked out became the 5th car at the end of the line. And when I was questioned by the peacekeepers, the car 1 there was another car prepared at the station specifically for this plot.
Oh man, this is way overcomplicated.
The real car 1 was waiting at the station's platform, and all the peacekeepers there would have noticed it. So they were all in on it.
Or you can assume that the peacekeepers themselves were the ones who prepared the other car 1. If there was another car 1, then there would be something that sets it apart from the original car 1.
The blood stain!
For example, the way the window glass was broken in the infirmary would be different from how I broke it.
You mean when you used the fire extinguisher to smash the infirmary's window? So they knew you would do that? That's how they were able to imitate it in the new car 1?
I think I was set up to reach for that fire extinguisher. The fire extinguisher was left in a conspicuous spot in the hallway. They wanted me to use it to break the window. And that's how they pulled off swapping the 1st and 5th cars while in transit. It was all a trap to set me up as the culprit. Isn't that right? Zilch?
All right, we're almost there. Let's catch this culprit. That was a
Get it!
pretty solid deduction.
The other mysteries are not this convoluted. This part was so unfair for stupid reasons. Yeah, this is getting a little... Especially for what is supposed to be a tutorial, this is extremely convoluted.
It doesn't feel like I'm learning this stuff, more like I'm remembering it. Maybe I was even a high-ranking detective in the WDO.
Now's no time for bragging. You still gotta catch him.
Get after him! Oh, we're getting lyrics. I think we're getting lyrics. Yeah. Oh, wow!
Everything feels different here.
It's like the final area of Elden Ring all over again.
This is just the calm before the storm. Be careful. You don't know what's gonna happen next. You know, making the first car look like the fifth was a really big trick to pull off. I'm surprised the train cars could disconnect and reconnect so smoothly.
The train's automatic operating system must have had it programmed before we departed.
Even the trick with the swapping train car?
This is kind of cool, honestly.
It had to have been done automatically.
Well, it'd be easy for Amaterasu. They own the train.
That's what I'm worried about. Even if I obtain the truth here, won't they just ignore what I say and arrest me?
I realize I accidentally spoiled that part for you. No,
Don't worry about it.
You did not spoil it for me. You helped me come to the conclusion. Do not think you spoiled it for me. You gave me my Jessica Fletcher moment. You literally gave me a Jessica Fletcher moment. It's fine. Don't worry. You did not spoil anything.
This.
Looks like a fort to me. With this kind of protection, I bet the truth is in there for sure. You just have to destroy it.
So the truth is here.
You can't have the truth.
He's striking that JoJo pose.
It's impossible to destroy this fortress. Just give up and leave.
Whenever a culprit takes a last stand like this, you know we're just a step away from unriddling this labyrinth. Master, time to show him how dangerous you really are. After all, he did try to set you up.
I'm not worried about that right now. We're so close to the truth. We gotta do this.
It's will kill time!
What does she mean, boom kill, anyway? I think we're about to find out. Uh-oh. His palace! Oh, what? Steven Universe giant woman? God, what?
Shinigami's tutorial corner!
To overcome the last stand of a phantom, tear through all obstacles with the mega-sized GOD. Great Onset Destroyer. Me. Okay, cool.
Do this, Master!
Cool. You just got a giant woman it? Okay.
Oh, oh!
Blast away the gigantic iron balls released from a phantom fortress with a corresponding kick.
Pet Steppy!
When an obstacle closes in and the screen slows down, press the button to attack. Missing the input timing means failure and taking damage, so be careful. Okay.
I won't let you have the truth.
Ow. That was too much.
I see.
Destroy huge walls when they appear with a corresponding tackle.
Wreck it to death!
When the screen slows down. Okay.
Go away. Give up and scram.
I see.
Jump to avoid thorns that suddenly appear from the ground.
Watch out!
Okay.
Your deduction is wrong. Go away.
Oh man, this is...
Don't come any closer. Stop it. Switching the first and fifth cards is just your imagination. It's a completely baseless lie. There's no evidence they ever swapped.
Destroy the wall with a solution key!
Check, check!
There are obstacles that even God me can't destroy without a solution key. Open up the solution key window, pick a key that contradicts the Phantom statement, and boom, slash it with a Master Solution Blade.
Use the solution key to smash through the wall, Master!
It's got to be the distorted plate. It's got to be this. Get him!
You're wrong, huh? Come on!
Got him!
No, there are traces of a swap. The warped plate from Car 5.
The reason that plate was burned so thoroughly is because originally it said Car 1. Left as it was, it would have messed up your plot to make Car 1 look like Car 5. That's why you made extra sure it was burned beyond recognition.
Alright, we're still going, we're still going.
That's nonsense!
B. B.
To disguise it?
X.
I didn't do that!
A. X. 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 A.
Go away! Get away from me! Wait! Get away! These just happen to be easily burned. But with it burned, you have no way of knowing what number car it was.
We're getting closer to him.
So there's nothing backing up your deduction. You have no hard evidence proving that location was the first car.
Looks like we need another solution key to boom kill him. Good luck, Master.
It's gotta be the bloodstain. It's the only thing that makes sense here, right? I'm calling it. I think it's the bloodstain. Let's get him!
There is proof. The bloodstain on the inner lock of the infirmary in Car 5.
The culprit probably didn't notice it. But I remember. It's my blood.
What?
When I was trying to get into the infirmary in Car 1, I cut my finger on the glass. When I reached through to unlock the latch, I must have gotten blood on it. But that bloodstain would have been hidden while the inner lock was open. That's probably why the culprit missed it. My blood, which was left behind in Car 1, was found in Car 5. This proves that someone pulled off the car switching trick.
Boom!
This is the truth of the case.
This really did just turn into Attack on Titan.
I'm not done yet!
What? He's still going? Let us boom kill you already!
If Car 1 became Car 5, then where did the culprit supposedly hiding in the infirmary go? You had to have checked the 5th car, but the culprit wasn't there!
The culprit must have been hiding somewhere in the 5th car, probably someplace safe.
He was hiding. Where was he hiding? In the restroom? The infirmary? No, we looked in the infirmary. Did we? Oh crap, I'm not sure. Guys, help me out. Not okay, so let process of elimination. Not the train door. We already know that the main control doors can't be opened. The connecting door? That doesn't really make a lot of sense. It's gotta be either the restroom or the infirmary, but I'm not... It was so long ago, I can't remember where we actually looked. Okay. For us to have spotted the bloodstain, we had to have gone inside the infirmary. Which means... if we had gone in the infirmary, we would have seen Zilch. So it can't be the infirmary. So the only possible place would be the restroom, right? Nope. Wrong.
I checked the restroom, but no one was there.
And was it the infirmary? Yeah, no. Figured. Maybe it was the connecting door.
I even checked the infirmary. The culprit wasn't there.
God damn it. Was I wrong?
It's impossible to go any further than the last car.
Was it in the main control room, eh?
Here.
Oh, it was! Okay. I thought nobody could get in. That's why I didn't get it.
The culprit was hiding inside the main control room, which was locked shut the entire time. I didn't have the key, so I could never have gotten inside. I bet the culprit moved there from the infirmary while Car 1 was running on the second track. If the train's management company, Amaterasu Corporation, was involved...
Oh, that's right!
And then they hid in a blind spot I couldn't see from the window. That's how they got past me. No, it's not me. I'm not the culprit.
Great detective work. I call that a critical hit. He seems like he's barely standing. All that's left is to finish him off.
Finish him off? How do I do that?
Shove all of your evidence into the solution blade and slash as hard as you can.
Oh! Oh! Here we go! Time to limit break! Ah, here we go. Putting it all together.
Time to expose this crime. The cheeks and everything.
The deduction denouement is where the truth is made clear by thinking through all the deductions up until that point.
So somewhere inside your head, Master.
Place the correct piece in the corresponding deduction gap to reveal the truth.
Clincher.
Locked pieces can be opened by solving mysteries, so keep it up, up, up.
There's only one truth.
Once every gap is filled with a piece of finale, revealing all mysteries will be revealed. Everything has been leading to this moment. Alright, here we go. Where did Yuma rush to? Ran to the Amaterasu Express. Okay, there we go. It's a little tricky here. I'm glad that there's no time limit on this one. I appreciate that. Alright. So, Master Detective gather in car 2. Yuma drinks drugged coffee. Suddenly hit by drowsiness. What was used to put the detectives to sleep? Okay, that is locked. So we need to solve more mysteries. Everyone drank. Carries Aphex body to the infirmary. Locks the door from inside the infirmary. In bed with the burnt corpse. Sets fire around the bed. What was used as a red herring? This one we've got. The knife and the cushion. Alright, let's see here. First body found. Human frantic Lex's room. Where was the first culprit hiding? The first culprit was under the bed. Culprit heads to the main control room. What was the culprit doing in the main control room? He was detaching the car. Car 1 is detached, and what happened after that was the blackout. So I think we can go back, actually. Because now we have the drugged coffee. No? Oh, I didn't go far enough back. My bad. What was used to break the window? Was it the fire extinguisher? It must have been. Alright, we're almost there, guys. What did the culprit burn? They burned the car number plate. Exiting the tunnel. What happened after exiting the tunnel? The car got reattached, and then Aphex's body was found last. And that means there's only one bit of evidence left. Zilch is the killer! We got it! You're just in time, Stumpy! Welcome! You're just in time!
Step right up, step right up! 5 master detectives slain before their time, and Amaterasu Corporation has master in their sights. Truth bombs are about to be dropped. Time for the deduction denouement!
The incident unfolded aboard the Amaterasu Express, which was on its way to Kanai Ward. I rushed onto the train as it was about to depart. At that time, the train was made up of 5 cars.
All because you were fast asleep in the lost and found, Master. If you'd kept snoozing, the case would never be solved.
When the train started moving, it was only 4 cars long. The 5th and final one was left at the station.
And so, the corporate scheme has already begun.
This is so freaking convoluted, man. Get ready for a head spinner.
Meaning Amaterasu Corporation was involved from the get-go.
On the train, the master detectives were gathered together in Car 2. That was the dining car. And the culprit had already mixed a knockout drug into every drink there.
I thought the culprit was the first person on the train, so they could prepare in advance and wait for everybody else.
I felt unwell, and Melanie went to the trouble of pouring me a coffee. But after drinking it, I started to feel drowsy. I was hearing things at the time and thought that I might be seriously ill, but it was actually the drug.
His face looks really weird here. The proportions are really unsettling.
God, yours truly was responsible? Sticks and stones won't do much to a deaf guy, but slander stings.
The culprit sent me off to Car 1 in order to find me as the killer.
I'm sure the culprit didn't expect you to get sick, Master, but since you look like a super easy target, they probably changed their plan and went after you instead.
Once I'd left,
The other master detectives must have fallen asleep because of the drugged drinks.
The culprit then burned everyone to death, setting all those master detectives on fire! On purpose! What a psycho!
This was when the culprit put their plan to frame me into motion. First, they carried Aphex's charred corpse to the infirmary in Car 1.
The very first body we found.
Then, they deliberately left a fire extinguisher near the restroom I was sleeping in. This was done to prompt me into smashing the door later.
Gotta have someone get inside somehow, or else nobody would find the body.
Next, the culprit entered the infirmary, locked the door, and laid down on the bed with Aphex's charred corpse.
Jumping into bed with a charred corpse! And here I thought chivalry was dead! What a gentleman! I'm actually a little jealous.
A knife and cushion created the red herring.
Hell of a way to pretend to be dead.
Furthermore, the culprit set the room on fire just as I was waking up.
While you were sleeping, I felt someone come into the restroom. They must have seen me then and timed it.
When I woke up in the restroom and went into the hallway, Car 1 was beginning to fill with smoke.
Oh, that's some precise timing!
I caught a glimpse of Zilch in the infirmary, with a knife lodged in his chest.
But it didn't take long for the smoke to obscure everything.
That was when the culprit took out Aphex's burnt corpse, switched places with it, and waited for me to enter the room while hiding beneath the bed.
It's just like a magic trick, switching places under a veil of smoke.
Meanwhile, I found the fire extinguisher on the floor, smashed the window, unlocked the room, and went inside.
Just like the culprit planned. And that's why they left the fire extinguisher there in the first place.
After the smoke cleared, I found Zelch's body, burnt to a crisp. At least, that's what I thought. The charred corpse was actually Aphex. The culprit had me completely fooled.
That must have been why they picked the time-consuming method of roasting someone to death. Plus, the body was about the right size.
I bolted out of Car 1 after seeing the corpse.
The culprit was under the bed at that time, huh? They probably laughed at you from there, watching everything unfold like they planned.
I went on to discover the charred corpses of the other master detectives. Around that time, the culprit came out from under the bed and went to the main control room in Car 1. Controlling the train from there, they detached Car 1.
That caused the blackout and shaking, and the power source was switched over to the backup system. So when the train shook, was there or was there not jiggling in my guess? Take a guess.
While the detached Car 1 was running on a separate track, the culprit went to work, preparing to disguise Car 1 as Car 5.
What about the jiggling?
First, Aphex's corpse was carried to the corridor, and the necklace removed earlier was placed back on.
Then the Car 1 number plate was burned so that it couldn't be properly identified.
With everything in place, the culprit went into the main control room, locked the door, and waited for the train cars to reconnect.
And at this time, the culprit was riding in Car 1 on the other track, right?
Yeah, the train, which was only cars 2, 3, and 4 at the time, remained on course.
Since we were in a tunnel, I didn't even realize Car 1 was moving alongside us.
The train we were on went through the tunnel with only 3 cars. When it came out of the tunnel, the car with the culprit in it attached to Car 4. Now behind Car 4, that car became Car 5.
The slot was pre-programmed into the train's automatic operating system, right? Technology sure is convenient.
The culprit riding in car 1 attached it to the back of car 4. That caused more shaking, but there was no blackout this time because the power supply stayed the same.
Additional shaking occurred inside my blouse, but the power stayed on.
After that, I mistook car 1 for car 5 and walked right in. The culprit wrecked it so much I didn't even notice the door I had smashed when I was in car 1 before.
I figured there'd been some kind of brawl. But that was part of the culprit's plan, wasn't it? Also, no one would realize it was actually car 1.
When I found the corpse, I deduced that it was Aphex from the necklace it had on. But I was just rediscovering the same charred corpse from car 1. The disguised corpse and the car switch completely fooled me.
Using a dead body? Oh, this is a despairingly brilliant idea!
When the train arrived in Kanai Ward, it connected to a different, prearranged car 1.
And with that, the train once again had 5 cars. So much attaching and detaching. What a stupid, crazy, elaborate trick!
You're telling me.
Peacekeepers were lying in wait at the station. As the sole survivor, I was set up as the one responsible for the murders.
And Amaterasu was in on it! That really turns me on!
You mean pisses me off, right?
During that time, the
Oh
culprits
my.
entered the control room of the disguised
Oh my,
car.
indeed.
And waited for the peacekeepers to haul you in, Master. They were right there at the scene.
After burning all the master detectives, the culprit faked their own death and tried to frame me as the killer. It was a cunning, cold-blooded scheme.
And the evildoer who committed these countless contemptible crimes is none other than... Zilch Alexander!
It was you!
With the Ace Attorney point for good measure.
This is the truth I've uncovered!
What?
Is that it? What's this?
It's the truth. It's the soul of the true culprit who made this mystery labyrinth.
The soul of the true culprit? Wait, what am I supposed to do with this?
Now it's time for the main event! Here we go! It's my time to shine!
What's about to happen?
Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case! Down to all deplorables! Through into the vile mystery labyrinth!
It's her magical girl attack! Guys? I'm kind of in love with Magical Girl Detective. I'm kind of in love with this concept. Oh!
Back?
Oh god.
What are you talking about now? Your spirit shouldn't be broken. Yet. The Peacekeepers will take care of you. We have all the time in the world.
Huh?
Oh yeah, we still have this.
Shinigami! Where are you? Nothing here's changed. What's going on? Shinigami? Are you listening?
Get him!
Wait! I know who the culprit is!
Run away! Run away! Run away! Already dead!
Huh? But...
Shut up! This is not up for discussion! What a waste of time! Take him away!
Shinigami! Where did you go? This isn't what's supposed to happen!
I'm right here! You're so cute when you panic, so I had to enjoy the view for a bit.
Stop playing around! Why hasn't the situation changed at all?
He must be hallucinating. Taking him down shouldn't be a problem. Take him away!
Oh?
What? He's dead?
Looks like it's over.
Huh?
We actually killed him.
What's over? Shinigami, what's going on?
There's always a price to pay. When I read the soul of the true culprit, the mystery labyrinth created by the culprit is destroyed. But as a price, the source that created the mystery labyrinth also perishes.
The source perishes? Don't tell me.
We killed him!
That's right, the true culprit dies.
Then that report saying Zilch, the true culprit, was dead.
And that solves today's mystery. The true culprit is as dead as a doornail.
That doesn't help us, though!
You're now innocent and free to go, Master. A happy ending. Roll credits!
No?
There's nothing happy about this. Zilch died because I solved the mystery, right?
Huh? He was a dangerous murderer who killed 4 master detectives. He deserved to die.
I mean, I don't think I'm completely free to go. Not even with Zilch being dead.
In that case, say exactly what I'm about to tell you to that gilded idiot over there.
Okay. Swank, did you just receive a report that Zilch was dead?
How did you know that?
I thought so.
Ah,
If he was alive until moments ago, that changes things about this case. Someone who died in front of our... my...
oh my God!
This is clearly an attempt by the culprit to disguise the truth. Don't tell me the Peacekeepers lied to try to cover up what really happened. You didn't try to frame an innocent person, did you?
What? You think you can weasel your way out of this? You better not forget you're in Kanai Ward now. You're powerless before the might of the Amaterasu Corporation.
No, I didn't mean...
Hey, don't surrender so easily. You were so close.
That does it. You're under arrest.
Oh, damn it.
Listen, you got no right to remain silent, and you got no right to call a lawyer either. Take him away.
Oh, wait! Hold on just a second. Hey, excuse me. Do you have a minute?
You.
Hobo?
It's all good. Let's stop all the fighting. We both have to follow orders from the higher-ups, so let's not do anything that causes unnecessary tension.
falsifying evidence and testimonies is a drag when it comes time to do the paperwork, right? It's tough
Who are
keeping
you?
things consistent. Just forget about all that and leave it to me, yeah? You know, I saw that the true culprit was alive and well just a bit ago.
What?
If you let us go, I'll cook something up in my report to the World Detective Organization.
Eddie, is that you, buddy?
You don't want trouble, right? If the WDO floods this joint because of you. Your punishment might be kind of brutal. So, you know what to do. Leave things well enough alone, as they say.
Let's go.
Phew!
Thank goodness that worked out.
Are you the head of the WDO?
Who is he?
Beats me?
Well, I think that's enough mysteries for one night. Let me, now that I'm able to, let's go ahead and save. Alright! That's one mystery solved, but who is this incredibly handsome man who has showed up to be our own knight in shining armor? Well, we will find out later on. But that's gonna do it for me for tonight. Next stream is gonna be on Thursday. Ducks, because I was absent for so much. The ducks didn't go off? Uh-oh. Alright, I'm gonna have to mess with my, my settings again before Thursday. Thursday! Next stream is on Thursday. We are returning to Persona 3 Reload. We are gonna be alternating between 3 and 5. So, hope everybody's ready to jump back and forth between Despair and Phantom Thieves. Plus, be sure and tune in. Be sure and tune in Friday at 7. We got a special collaboration with We've got a special collaboration with Jubilee and Friends playing Mage Arena. Should be fun. And, of course, more collaboration fun times ahead on Sunday for Danganronpa V3 with Friends. All those start times are on the calendar, so be sure and check them out. And that's going to do it for me for tonight. This is Super Geek Girl signing off. Stay super, everybody, and I will catch you guys on Thursday. Have a great evening, guys. So long.